It's June 16th today, kind of a wet and dreary day. Compared to yesterday, it was really sunny and warm. It's been a lot of days like this, cloudy skies and rain. I just thought I'd do a little bit of a garden update since it's been quite a while. So having a look around, my rhododendrons were late flowering this year, but they've finished flowering a couple of weeks ago, or a week ago with this one. And now it's putting out its new growth. Yuccas are starting to put out their new growth for the year. My other rhododendron, leatherleaf mahonia, putting out its new flush of leaves. Here's my yucca glauca, I guess it is, and with no trunk, and it's starting to flush. Here's a new piece for me. This is the leatherleaf viburnum. Hope it does well here. Another rhodo that finished flowering. Hydrangeas are starting to leaf out. Here's a new holly for me. Forget the variety of it, but a lot of my new purchases are from Stevensville. Here's my big leaf rhododendron. Had a issue with a lot of my rhododendrons this year. I had powdery mildew on them, and used a home remedy that I found on the internet to get rid of it that really worked well. Here's a windmill palm that's only been covered with a rose cone, and that's it. This is its third summer it's going into. Some other things in here that are new. I'm just trying to point them out. Transplanted this Trachycarpus fortunae over here since I got a larger one with the other guys, so hopefully it likes this new spot. My Philostachys bamboo is probably about 10 feet tall, and I've got 18 canes in total. I pulled out a bunch, and then I've just kind of kept the ones clustered around here. My bananas are starting to grow. They're a couple of feet tall now. Here's a Moonglow Henry Hicks Virginiana. It's grown quite a bit, actually. They got nice flower buds on it. Here's a Magnolia Ashii that's got a flower bud. This will be the first year it's flowered. Some more new bamboo for me. American holly tree is leafing out and actually has tiny little flowers on it. First time it's done that. It also had the powdery mildew on it, but it's pretty much all gone now. This tree is about 4.5 feet tall now, getting close to 5 feet. Here's my Magnolia Bracken's Brown Beauty that's putting out its new flush of leaves, and it's actually got a couple of flower pods on it, so it'll flower again for me this year. So you can see it's still hanging on to some of its older leaves, and now it's putting on its fresh leaves. It looks good. Here's an Oakland holly from Stevensville, and nice looking tree. Hope it does well here. It's a zone 6 tree, so I'm 5B. We'll hope for the best. And here's a Foster's holly, and these guys are all around about 4.5 feet tall. So let's hope that one does well there too. This rhododendron's still finishing flowering. Never seen them flower this late. And here's the other Oakland holly. Really nice leaves on them. Really cool leaves. And then here's my Edith Bogue. This thing gets knocked back almost every single year, so it's definitely not a good specimen. But every year it regains its size and even actually gets a little bit bigger, but gets knocked back every year. My Fargasia bamboo, which is, I cut it down quite a bit, and it's starting to come back. Japanese umbrella pine is starting to flush out. I mentioned this holly earlier. Lost my Virginiana on this side. I have no idea why. Well, I do have an idea why, I guess I should say. It's I think it's from the voles that I had last year. When I pulled up the tree, a lot of the roots looked like they'd been eaten. So I had voles really bad on this section. So I just replaced it with another Virginiana. And it's got some nice flower buds on it. And here's the palmy area, which is looking more damaged than usual. So I ended up cutting off a number of the leaves that were damaged on this palm, and it's flushing out. Put out 2 leaves. Looking alright. Sable Minor is putting out its first leaf down there. And then this is my other palm, and it's put out 2 leaves. And then this is a new palm, new Trachycarpus fortunae from Mike in Montreal. So once the other 2 start to look better, this should look like a pretty palmy, cool place. I will never use the same protection method that I used last year. And here's my needle palm, and this is its third time flowering, as you can see down there. Nothing's happening yet with the crepe myrtles back here. Haven't seen any signs of growth yet, just the stumps. Last year I didn't see any signs till July, so we'll see. And then here's my prickly pear cactus that's starting to put out its new pads and flower buds. And rhododendron, which has put out lots of leaves in the back. And a nice banana, hopefully that'll get big. Got that given to me by a friend. That's pretty much it for the back.